I do not stand with Israel. Welcome to Hypno 313, MrJoyRoad. So, when I say I do not stand with Israel, I do not stand with their corrupt Zionist government. Okay? Not messing with it at all. So they took I keep messing up when I say this word. Palestine. They took the Palestinian people's land. They took the Palestinian people's land and forcing them under their religion. They're trying to force them to convert to Islam, even though they're Jews, Catholic Jews. And they're trying to force them out of their homes. They're killing them, abducting them, bombing them. They're doing the most. And the people are fighting back. And they're trying to push out the Jews out of Israel. They're trying to push out the Jews and make it all Arabian and Islam. So they're against the Jews. They don't like the Jews, and they're trying to push them out. They're going to war with them. Like they're trying to get them out, and the people are fighting back for their land. They're fighting back, and they're like, no, we're not. We're not having it, and we're fighting back. They got guns, and they're fighting back. Everybody else is calling the people that's fighting back terrorists. So I stand with the people. What's it called? Of Leon, I believe that's what they're called. And that's the people that's fighting back. The people that live in the community that's fighting back. The actual Jews that's fighting back. That's what I support. I support that. When you say you stand with Israel, that means you stand with their government and them pushing Jews out. So, either way, it's America first. So, anything over there has nothing to do with America, even though America wants to help or do whatever. I don't know what America wants to do, but I know it does not affect anything that's going on over here at all. So, I think Israel may be our allies, but it's not our war. So, that's literally personal stuff that has nothing to do with us. And people are talking about it like it involves us, but it doesn't involve us. So, I don't understand why people care so much about this like it's happening here. It's not happening here, but they care so much about it. And they putting the flag up, the Israel flag up, like they're not Americans. Like you're just going to put the Zion flag up. Like the Zion flag, that flag that everybody's putting up is the Zion flag. When they say I stand with Israel, they're putting up the Zion flag. the corrupt ass the government system that they have there. So the Leon flag is way different. But anyways, it doesn't matter because I believe in the U.S. flag. None of that matters. It should not matter to people. People have been attacking me for not standing for Israel on my Facebook. Like people are just bashing me, calling me a bigot, calling me all types of crazy names, man. Like one dude said that I'm drinking the anti-systematic Kool-Aid. People saying I don't stand for God because I don't stand with Israel. God has nothing to do. If you want to make the connection with God and the Bible and Israel, that's on you. I'm talking about the specific situation that's happening in Israel right now. I'm not talking about what you read in the book supposedly happened thousands of years ago. I'm not talking about the Bible. I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about what's happening in Israel right now. So when people bring up Bible verses and talking about I don't believe in God, and that's not what I'm talking about, you can make the conversation about what you want to make it about. But I'm talking about my specific point of the freedom fighters are fighting back. You support Israel, you stand with Israel, you putting the flag up, that's the Zion flag. So you support the Zion government. I'm not with that. I don't hate you for it. I don't agree with you. People hate me for it. People are hating me, deleting me, blocking me. So all these hateful people that's attacking me I made a status about it so that I can draw them out and delete and block them. Because I don't need no negativity, no evilness on my page, on none of my platforms. I'm not having it. Straight up. I'm not having it. So you can stand for Israel, corrupt Zion government if you want to. Okay? I stand by the freedom fighters there, and I stand by America, USA, and I stand by God. I don't stand by any... any corruptness, any evilness, none of that. That's all the negative way out of my lane. I don't deal with that. Okay? I deal with truth, positive, and motivation. Peace and love, guys. That's all I'm dealing with. Alright? I'm not dealing with a war in Israel. Okay? I'm dealing with peace and love in America. That's what I'm dealing with. So, I know I'm going to lose a lot of supporters, but that's not real supporters to me. Because if you want to just leave off of just one belief, especially if you don't know your research, and you literally just going with the trend like everybody else and just standing for Israel, not knowing what's really going on in Israel, but you're just standing for it. Okay, you might as well support Black Lives Matter too. So, like, it's very confusing when they come attacking me. Maybe they think standing for Israel is standing for the freedom fighters. Maybe they think that. But with them posting the Zion flag, how could they think that? It just doesn't make sense. That means they don't have enough information to process what they're doing to not know that they look like dumbasses for saying what they're saying. It's so plain and simple. You can look it up. There's Jews making videos about it. Like, free Palestine, bro. Like, that's it. Okay? I don't stand for Israel. I don't stand for the Zion government. Okay? I stand for the freedom fighters. I stand for America. I stand for God. I stand for Hypno 313, baby. That's what I stand for. What you stand for. That's my rant, guys. Because what's the point of keep going on talking about the same thing? You know how I feel about it. You know why. You see why I don't mess with the people that don't agree with it. They're very hateful. So, it is what it is. Mr. Joy Road signing out with Hypno 313. Saying peace and love, guys.